What's up, guys? My name is Ty Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency.market channel. This is a trading, investing, and entrepreneurship channel. I want to share something with you guys that's funny as shit, man. Right? So, I was talking just, I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was talking to my software engineers, my team, and they were, giving me updates on the Taifu indexes and the portfolio management software that we've been building. And one of our lead engineer, he was looking at, we were meeting up at this coffee shop, and he was supposed to, do some demos of the software for me and show me how it's coming along, right? And it was so funny because he's getting ready to sit down. He opened up the software and he was, there was a couple of guys. They were trying to show me the software, and a girl walks in, right? And my software engineers, they all freak out. Oh, it's a girl, and they couldn't stay focused on the software project, right? And they were just all tripping out because this girl walks into the coffee shop, right? And then her friends come in, and then another friend comes in, then another friend comes in, right? So you got this group of girls, I think they're like in high school or they're college or something like that, right? It's hard to tell in Asia, in Vietnam here, because a lot of the girls that are, 28, 29 years old, they look like they're about 19 years old, right? So you guys know, you guys been around Asian people, you guys know like they look young, like next month I'll be 49 years old. Most people don't believe that, but here I is, I'm old as shit. Anyways, so I was telling my engineers, I said, hey man, can you guys focus on the software, man? I don't want the math to be wrong or some shit, you guys paying attention to these girls, these college girls. And they were like, yeah, whatever, man. And so we were talking about the software and how it's coming along and everything. And it's coming along slower than I would like for it, guys. So once it gets done, I'll share it with you guys. But anyways, after we were done, we were walking out, and each of us was going back, we were leaving the coffee shop. And I told my software engineers, I said, hey man, why do you guys always freak out, whenever you guys see girls, And one of them was making fun of the other one, and he was saying like, it's because he's never had a girlfriend before, he's out of college and everything, and he still doesn't have a girlfriend, right? Still hasn't held any girls' hands or anything like that. And I said, really? And then that engineer would say, well, neither have you, motherfucker. Like you act like you got a bunch of girlfriends or something. And so these two guys, they don't have any girlfriends or anything, right? And so I'm thinking like, okay, why don't you guys learn how to talk to girls so that you can know how to meet women and talk to them and have girlfriends and stuff like that. And both of them, when I said that, both of them like cringed, right? They cringed, and they just went into their shell like a turtle or a snail pulls into their shell, and they were like scared to death to think about talking to a girl or meet them, okay? And I'm thinking like, what the hell are you guys scared of, man? And they're like, oh, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? Oh, we have to wait for that, I'd rather wait for that girl to come and talk to me or something like that. I'm like, you dumb as shit. Ain't no girl ever gonna come talk to you, man. That's a man's job. That's not the girl's job to come and talk to you. That's your job to go and talk to them and start the conversation with them. And I said, do you know how to start a conversation with a girl? And both of the engineers were like, no, we don't, And I said, have you ever learned it, or has someone ever taught that to you? And they said no. And I said, would you like to learn that? And they're like, oh, no, we're just gonna focus on the software. And I'm like, man, so you don't have a girlfriend, you want to have a girlfriend, but you think that focusing on software engineering is going to get you a girlfriend? And they said, yeah, whenever we make more money, and make some life-changing profits like you do, Ty, then the girls will just all come. And I said, well, you're going to be in for a shock and surprise, man, because, meeting women, learning to talk to them, learning to create attraction with them is a skill, and you got to learn it Nobody's born with that. You know, some people learn it on the streets. Some people learn it through mistakes. Some people learn it through other people that's more experienced. You know, if you don't know how, I can show you some, you know, tools and techniques and strategies and methods to do that. And these engineers were like completely against it, right? And I said, so what you're telling me is that you want to know how to talk to girls, you want to meet girls, and you want to have a girlfriend in your life, but you're not willing to learn how to, you admit that you don't know how to do that, and you are not willing to learn how to do it. So at what point in your life are you ever going to learn how to meet women, learn how to talk to them, learn how to create attraction, and then learn how to have a relationship with a girl, right? And the only thing they can do is laugh and joke about it and say, nah, you know, we'll get there someday, we'll get there, you know, we just haven't met the right girl yet, you know. And I'm like, dude, you are never gonna meet the right girl, and even if you do, you're not gonna know how to talk to her, right? You gotta practice these things, you gotta learn it, practice it before you meet the right girl, okay? Now, why am I sharing this with you guys, okay? Many people think that, you know, our team is lucky that, you know, we got into crypto early. They always blame it on luck. Everybody wants to blame it on luck. They never want to admit that somebody else has more skills than they do, okay? So they want to blame it on luck. And what I'm here to say, guys, is that if you know that you want to become a trader, if you know you want to become an investor, whether you're trading stocks, futures, Forex, options, right, or crypto, if you know that you want to be a trader, and you know that you don't know how to trade, if you know that you don't know how to manage risk, if you know that you don't know how to invest money correctly, if you know that you don't know how to take profits at the right time, or how to choose the right cryptocurrency, right? What are you doing about it? Are you doing like my software engineers, right? Are you just sitting there and just saying, well, you know, one of these days, the right coin will come into my life. One of these days, you know, the right coin, I'll find the right coin and hit it big, right? Is that what you're waiting for? One of these days, you know, by luck, I'll make $1 million. I'll make life-changing profits. I'll make life-changing money, okay? Are you relying on luck, or are you going to take the time and acknowledge that, yes, I don't know about this, I need to go learn it, and I need to go practice it. You have to learn, and you have to practice, and you have to adjust, and then you learn, and you practice some more, okay? That's how you learn trading skills, drawing skills, music skills, or any skills in life. You learn by going out there, learning it, practicing it, you know, and then adjust after you recognize what your mistakes are, right? So I'm saying this, guys, because I don't want you guys to go out there into the world of trading and investing, no matter what asset class that you guys trade and invest in. I don't want you guys to think that if you go out there and you do it without taking the time to learn and practice it, right, that it's automatically going to create success. That's not going to happen. That's why my software engineers are in their late 20s and they're still single, is because they don't want to take the time to learn and practice social skills that can attract a woman to them and have a woman in their life, okay? So if you want to improve something, take the time to learn the skill and do what it takes to practice it, and then learn from your mistakes, and then adjust, and then continue doing it, okay? So I just want to make this video just to let you guys know that you can sit there and fantasize and dream about acquiring the skills, or you can actually take the time to go learn it and practice it, and then grow from there, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys want to follow me, make sure you do that on Twitter at HeyTaiZen. If you don't have a place to learn how to trade and invest in cryptocurrencies, I highly recommend you guys get a copy of our cryptocurrency investing blueprint at www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint. Get your copy today, and that's a very, very good start, okay? I'll look forward to seeing you guys in a future video, and have a great day, guys.